Good morning. This is Mission Control Houston. Welcome and thank you for joining us for today's edition of Space Station Live this Monday, August 19th. Aboard the International Space Station is Commander of the Complex Russian cosmonaut Pavel Vinogradov, flight engineers Russian cosmonaut Alexander Mazurkin, NASA astronaut Chris Cassidy, Russian cosmonaut Fyodor Yurchikhin, European Space Agency astronaut Luca Parmitano, and NASA astronaut Karen Nyberg. After a weekend of some light housekeeping and off-duty time, the Expedition 36 crew is back at work for a busy day of science research, some maintenance, and preparation of another spacewalk outside the orbiting complex. Following their Russian record-setting 7-hour, 29-minute spacewalk on Friday, flight engineers Yurchikhin and Mazurkin are spending some time today to prepare for yet another spacewalk that is scheduled to take place this Thursday outside the Pirs docking compartment. The two spacewalkers will venture outside the orbiting complex to replace a laser communications experiment with a platform for the installation of a small optical telescope, and also to remove a docking target from the Pirs docking assembly. The two cosmonauts are being debriefed today on last Friday's spacewalk. They'll be reviewing their procedures for the next excursion and also installing equipment on their Orlan spacesuits. Meanwhile, flight engineers Chris Cassidy, Karen Nyberg, and Luca Parmitano are working on a variety of science activities. Nyberg is working in the Kibo module. She had been removing a nanostep experiment from the solution crystal, the crystallization facility, and replacing it with an ice crystal experiment. Nyberg has moved on to another scientific research working with the Fluids Integrated Rack, designed to host investigations in areas such as colloids, gels, bubbles, wetting, and capillary action, including boiling and cooling. Today she is working with ongoing colloid studies. Meanwhile, Cassidy conducts another set of tests with a sphere study, spheres that employs 3 bowling ball free-flying satellites known as Synchronize, Position, Hold, Engage, Reorient experimental satellites. These satellites are used to test techniques that could lead to advancements in automated dockings, satellite servicing, spacecraft assembly, and emergency repairs. And Parmitano has spent some time this morning conducting the routine environmental health monitoring work today by measuring some sound levels throughout the station. He will also today be working within the Microgravity Science Glove Box to conduct an experiment run of the ongoing in-space study that looks at the changes of physical properties of colloids and fluids in response to magnetic fields. And also each of the crew members will then put in their daily 2 hours of exercise using the onboard gym equipment. That includes a station bicycle, a treadmill, and an advanced resistive exercise device that simulates weightlifting here on Earth. The crew will then wrap up the day with a final daily planning conference with the ground. They will then have time for dinner and a personal wind down before entering their sleep period. The crew is then scheduled to go to bed at 4:30 p.m. Central Time.